What's good, YouTube? Back again. Week 3.
Where
Got my jit to the left of me, Dave.
you
The
go with the
host.
bullshit already?
You already know every single week we have the same bullshit. We excited. Don't waste anyone's time. Hopefully this isn't the telltale sign of the NFL year, but week 3 is going to be the week of the backup quarterback. We got a lot of quarterbacks probably not going to play. So we're going to make sure you know who's not going to play, what's the injuries looking like in each game. Make sure y'all prepared for that. But yeah, let's get it going. First game, we got the Raiders at the Commanders. Commanders are -3.5. Over under is 44.5. And just like we just said, I mean, Jaden Daniels, he's banged up from the Packers game. He took a lot of hits. He has a knee injury right now. If I was the Commanders, I wouldn't play him. I mean, I just think of RG3 and how that all went down, and that's
Wow,
definitely not what you want.
I forgot all
Um,
about.
yeah, recording this on Thursday. He didn't practice today at all, so who knows if he plays.
I think he plays. I think he that type of person. I think he plays. I just think
That's what scares me too, though. I think he's going to
yeah.
play too because he
I
didn't
don't
want
know
to
if
get
he
out at all
needs
when he
to.
got hurt.
Yeah,
During the
I don't
Packers
think
game, he was like, "Fuck off, like let's go," and they're still losing by a lot.
he'll be on his ass. I think if he plays this game against this team. Oh no, not the Packers. Even the Raiders, they got a good D line. But go ahead.
Yeah, and that's a shitty field, so we'll have to see. If not, it'll be Marcus Mariota for the Commanders. Personally, I mean, Marcus Mariota definitely isn't a bad backup. I didn't hate him at the Eagles. He really didn't get that much time, but I think this is a must-win game for the Raiders. They look really bad on Monday night versus the Chargers. Geno Smith was the Chargers' best player.
That's the
Uh,
same. That's a damn shame. You mean the Raiders' best player?
no, he was the Chargers' best player that night.
I get it. As you said.
But with that being said, give me the Raiders +3.5. I love that 3.5 line. I'm always a fan of those, especially when they're the underdogs. I think they're going to keep this game close, especially if Daniels doesn't play. I wouldn't place this bet until game time, though, because you obviously want to see who's playing. I want to see Brock get in the motion again. I feel like he was banged up, and it was just a weird game Monday night. I just got to see his line to be sure, but I was liking his receiving. They don't
Okay.
have it up, but I'm guessing it's around 60. I'm gonna take that. I think he's have a get back game.
Yeah, I know you. I know most of that's probably for fantasy and getting me this week. So
I
fuck that.
mean,
Fuck Bowers pick.
did you see what Tucker Craft did to him?
Oh my god. So you see Tucker Craft hurt his knee? Sucks.
Did see that.
But that's funny that Mo took the Raiders because I was gonna start it off with an underdog as well. I was gonna take the Raiders money line if it's no Jaden Daniels. To me, that offense looked kind of Jaden Daniels been the only reason why they've been moving and getting things going. He forces a lot using his legs. I think with Mariota back there will not be the same. So I think if he doesn't play, the Raiders get their first win. I also like Aston Genty to get a touchdown this game, no matter who the fuck plays. I think he gets in the end zone. I saw something in the press conference saying that he wants more of a workload. He's a young player. He's ready for it. So I think he'll get in the end zone this week, and the Raiders win. Jaden Daniels plays. I'm gonna still go with the Raiders. I think it won't be the same. I think he won't be able to move around the pocket and run the same. I think if that Raiders D line can cause a lot of pressure, it will really make the Commanders' offense really at stall because I don't think Jaden Daniels going to be able to get busy like he usually does. So give me Raiders money line. I'm all over that upset. Next game, we got the Falcons at Panthers.
Why you
Panthers.
got this showing all caps?
I ain't feel like keep doing it for the, but Falcons at Panthers. Panthers plus 5.5. The over under is 43.5. I like the Falcons -5.5 here. I think they can easily take this cover. If you watch our other episodes, I always say I don't like the 7.5 and stuff like that. Always pump it down to 6.5 with the fact that they're -4.5. I'll take that. If you want to be safe, throw them in a parlay. Cool money line, but straight up, I do like Falcons -5.5. I know it's not the best odds, but I know John or B John, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he'll get in this week. I know he was like -200, but I know the Falcons money line and Robinson get a touchdown. That's on my check with -112. So a good little two-legger there.
No, yeah, I think you really set it on par. I like the Falcons -5.5 as the division game. They have to keep up with the Buccaneers. They're 2-0. That's obviously their biggest competition in the division. same thought process with you. I think Bijan's gonna have a nice game. The Panthers' run defense is the same shit. They just get ran over. I would take his rushing and passing together. I mean, he's been the whole offense. I think the coach literally just said he's the best player in the league or some shit like that. I forget exactly what his quote was. And one more thing I was looking at is Bryce Young interception is minus 134 for one. He's averaging a pick a game. We just saw the Falcons rush defense. They were getting after JJ McCarthy. I think it's going to be the same shit. Bryce is going to be running for his life all game. He's going to throw one up, and we should get an easy pick. So I like that for minus 134.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. He's a killer machine.
Yeah, because the Panthers can't block either. So
he'll just throw some dumb shit to him like he usually do. One more thing I'm liking, I'm looking at right now. What's that receiver name? McMillan from the Panthers. Yeah. He's fire. I like him a lot. He had 68 receiving yards the first game. He had 100 against the Cardinals. He has 5-6 receptions right now. His over 4.5 receptions. His over 4.5 receptions at minus 154. I like that. He had 5 and 6. I'm not sure how many targets he got right now. I could check, but I like that. I like that a lot. So I want to throw that in there. That's all you got for this, Jomo?
Yeah, because Bijan's minus 200, like you said, but I don't know. I gotta see them play more.
But next game we got the Packers at Browns. The Browns are plus 7.5, and the over under is 41.5. Well, you want to start this off? You want me to take it?
I'll start it off. This is a healthy game. Yeah, both quarterbacks will be playing. Surprisingly, the Browns' rush defense has been crazy, and that scares me. I have Josh Jacobs as my fantasy, and he hasn't looked that efficient on the rush game, so I'm going to stay away from that. A prop I was looking at was Romeo Doubs touchdown at plus 190. He got in on Thursday night. Like you said in the beginning, Tucker Kraft's knee is hurt, and I feel like it's either him or Tucker in the red zone. That's their two top throwing targets. So obviously, if Tucker doesn't play, I feel like that'll be a huge boost. Other than that, I think the Packers should cover 7.5. Probably just move it down to 6.5 to be safe. Browns really haven't shown me too much. That Ravens game was horrible to watch. It was so boring. They couldn't do anything. They can't stop a nosebleed on the offensive line. Packers, obviously, Micah Parsons. They got some other dogs on that. So I'll take minus 6.5.
I like the Dobbs pick. I like that a lot. I was liking him touchdown as well. So I got a touchdown, another touchdown for you. The Packers line, I wouldn't touch that. Like I said, the 7.5 is always weird. It's always weird. I do like David Njoku this week though. Get his 35.5. I think that's pretty low for him. He'll get the ball a lot, especially with that pass rush over there. Man, he's gonna have to get the ball off fast. Sometimes it's gonna have to beat him. So give me David Njoku this week over 35.5 receiving yards. I like that a lot. The Packers, apparently the Propcast, the fucking Packers defense against tight ends are ranked 24th in the league. So, receiving yards. I like that a lot. It's a low number for him. He hasn't really been going off yet, but he has been getting the targets and the catches. He gets like 4 or 5 a game. Because I got him on fantasy. I think he got, let's see, he had 4 last game, and he has damn near 40 a game. So I think he'll continue to cover that line. He'll do a little better this week. I like that a lot. You got anything else for this?
No.
But next game, we got the Steelers at Patriots. Patriots are plus 1.5 over under 44.5. I'll start this off. Unless you want to start, I'll start it off. Give me for a touchdown. Give me Tyler Warren. I think he gets in the end zone. Let me check his odds right now to see exactly what they are. He's minus 110. Not Tyler Warren. Jalen Warren. Sorry. Jalen Warren touchdown. Running back for the Steelers. I think he'll get a lot of carries. I don't ever see Kenneth Gainwell really getting no carries. I think Warren really get the end zone one. If they get down there, they're going to hand the ball off. Give me him for the touchdown. And give me the Steelers money line. I think after last week, the couple of mistakes they made really cost them that game. After that fumble by the rookie back in the end zone, it was like a 17-point swing. Before I think they were down 3. So it really messed them up. I think they'll come back this week looking to get that win back. Give me the Steelers money line for that too.
Now, if you're a fan of the pod, you're gonna know we usually are opposites on each other. It just happens. We really don't tell each other what we're gonna take, but 2 for 2, buddy. We're on the same thing. Give me the Steelers money line. I'm just gonna talk about the Patriots real quick since you talked about the Steelers. They lost to the Raiders. They looked, like we said earlier, looked horrible versus the Chargers. I think the Raiders can be an all right team. We saw what they did versus the Dolphins. It was down to the last second. Obviously, the Dolphins might have the worst defense this year. I love the Steelers. They got to win this game. They're in a tough division. They got to keep going. They got to keep winning. I think this is a very winnable game. And just like you said, Jaylen Warren, I love his receiving yards. It's at 20 and a half. I would even do a little ladder 25. He might be their most explosive player in the offense. If he gets the ball in space, he can make one guy miss, and then we can cash that out in the first play.
Like that a lot. Like that a lot. I think the next game, Rams at Eagles. As you know, we're both Eagles fans. I think it's gonna be a good game. I was just talking to my cousin about this on the phone actually. He just asked me what I thought. So he asked me about Saquon and Jalen. And this is my opinion on how I think the Rams is going to approach this game, right? You let Saquon smoke you 2 back-to-back games, regular season and playoffs. Ran all over you, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, long runs. He cooked you, right? You also let Jalen Hurts on the ground cook you. You let him run that long touchdown. You let him do his little running, all his little pull downs and get to that fucking sideline first down. He cut them on the ground a lot too. I think Sean McVay comes out there and he really, really makes the Eagles do what they're weak at right now. Throw the ball. You see, we still running the ball. We're winning the game running the ball. We obviously can run the ball in the Rams. They can't stop it. I think they really stack the box, mitigate them runs to small yards, make Jalen Hurts and them open up the playbook and run and throw the ball. So I still think we win. We're definitely going to win. Take us to -2.5, bump it down like 3.5, and get. I think AJ Brown really actually scores this week. I know I said it week 1, but I think he actually scores this week. I saw something right. The fucking D-back. Now I can't find
Emmanuel Forbes.
Yeah, he stinks. He played for the Commanders last year. And last year against Emmanuel Ford, AJ Brown had 10 targets, 6 catches, 2 of them were touchdowns, and he had 147 yards. So I expect the Eagles to even go into this game looking to take advantage of that opportunity. And I think the Rams are going to force them to take the opportunity. So I think AJ Brown touchdown. Give it to me.
Yeah, obviously we're both wearing Eagles jerseys, so I think that it's going to be a very tough game. I like the Eagles in this one. I'm a little bit on the opposite side. I think we're due for a Saquon breakout run. We haven't seen it yet this year. I do think, like you said, though, they have to have that mindset where they can't lose to Saquon. But at the same time, I think we're going to have the mindset where let's get Saquon that big run. I think we're going to have one of those head slapper runs where Saquon gets dumb hype, like an 80-yard big boy. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is the week. I'm feeling it. Like you said, though, I just want to see this offense open up a little bit. Obviously, first 2 games as an offensive coordinator wasn't the best, but 2 wins. That's all we can ask for. Keep it short and sweet for the Eagles. I won't be biased for y'all.
I was trying to see if FanDuel had like the longest rush up. They do not. I wonder what they would put that for Saquon. You know what I mean? I feel like it was in the 30s.
Usually it's 25, right around there.
Actually, like his longest rush.
Because I remember that was something I was taking every single playoff game because he was doing it. He was going crazy. Usually it's right around 25.
All right. Well, I don't see it up right now.
I like that prop. I'll take that with you. But that's something you usually can't parlay. You just got to single it.
Right. Follow us on Twitter. Just Bob Bets. When we take this, we'll post it on Twitter when it's available. So you don't want to miss that. Game specials rushing.
We'll post it then.
No, yeah, we'll post it. Can't find it. But I like this game a lot. I think it's gonna be a very good game. I will be sadly driving back from Virginia in the car watching it, but I will be watching it. So
I'm gonna be driving back from a wedding down bad. So yeah,
no, I'm going to the wedding too this Saturday. That's crazy.
that's crazy.
Talk every day we find on the fucking pie. But next game, Colts at Titans. Titans are plus 4.5. The over under is 43.5. Mo, I started the last two. You take this one off.
Who would fucking guess Indiana Jones is the motherfucking boy? He's been balling out. I'm happy for him, though. I'm not a Giants fan at all. I think they do bad a lot of players. He's another one that it's looking like the case. Also, Cam Ward is looking like a very solid quarterback with nothing really to work with. So it's going to be an exciting game to watch. 4.5, weird number, but Colts are on a roll right now. I think they're going to keep it going. One prop I was looking at, it really depends. I saw Tyler Warren's a little banged up. He should definitely play, but they got Michael Pittman's line at, let me be sure, 41.5. I think that's easy money for Michael Pittman. He covered an easy one game. And I think he didn't do shit versus the Broncos from what I remember, but I'm not really a fan of the Titans defense. They have a tough interior line, so I think they're going to struggle a little bit to run the ball, but Daniel Jones will look good passing the ball. Let me get his 41.5, and then let me get Daniel Jones touchdown at plus 185.
Ooh, taking the Russian jaw.
I mean, the way I look at it is they're kind of like Eagles. Every single time I turn on Red Zone, somehow, some way, they're at the one fucking yard line. He just fucking scoots it in. Somehow, some way. You know how that shit works? Like fucking throw up to Devontae. He never gets in because his little ass is too small. Just put him down to one, then it's easy.
You know what's funny? I was like, yo, how is Daniel Jones and not Jonathan Taylor getting these 1-2 yard carries out? It's an offensive coordinator or somebody from the offensive side that helped call the plays. And guess where he was just at? Like one of the main ones. Really? So he's all about the QBs getting in there. But you say you took Pittman?
Yeah.
Yards. 42.5. I'm looking at prop cash right now. I just want to check it out. He's covered at his last 10, 60%. Last 5, 60%. Averaging 60. Last 5, averaging 64. And head to head, he's covered it 63%. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 8 games, he covered it 5 times. That's amazing. I like that a lot, actually. But this game is very. I don't like the line a lot, and I feel like a lot of the odds in this joint is juice. One thing I do like, I think if the Colts get the ball, we're gonna field. I think they'll be the first ones to score. If so, I think this week is Jonathan Taylor. His touchdown is minus 220. I'm taking him for first touchdown.
What's the first team score? They have that. I always like the first team score too, because it's usually get at like plus 200, plus 300, but it's probably not up yet.
First team touchdown, Jonathan Taylor plus 165. You can take that. First touchdown in the game is plus 300. I think he scores.
Yeah, take that at that point.
Yeah, I think he scores. And then I don't like the 4.5 here. I feel like at home, the Titans. I think the Titans could easily upset them, to be honest. At home, I think Cam Ward can get one under his belt. But with the momentum the coach got going with Daniel Jones and his team right now, they look great. Give me the Colts minus 2.5. Bump it down a little bit. I just think I don't like that line. That's all I got for this. You got anything else?
No.
The next game, we got the Jets at Bucks. Bucks minus 6.5, over under 44.5. I'll start this one off. Give me the Bucks minus 6.5 against the Jets. I don't think Justin Fields plays. If he does, I don't think he'll be that efficient.
He's already announced he's not playing.
Give me Bucks minus 6.5. And give me Mike Evans touchdown. I think they get in the end zone this week. Tampa Bay is missing 3 of their starting linemen this week. I think that really affects the run game. I think it'll take a little bit for them to get familiar with each other out there and, get everything up to par. I think in the end zone will be hard for them to run the ball. Go to your trusty receiver, 6'4", Mike Evans, give his first touchdown of the year. The odds are... Let me check. Mike Evans, minus 105 on FanDuel. I think I was looking at Caesars earlier. He was plus 125. You can take it on there. I like them. I like them too a lot.
I like the Bucks too. They're looking good this year, like you said. Though Their offensive line is going to be pretty banged up, but I mean, Jets pass rush hasn't looked that great either. A little prop I am looking at on DraftKings right now, combined rush yards, 175 yards. I know it's a little steep, but for Brees Hall and Bucky Irving, I kind of like that a lot. I think Jets, obviously, their game plan either way is run the ball a lot. So I think Brees and Bucky can both easily get right around 100 yards. And for plus 412, I like those odds. That's the only thing I'm really looking at is those two plays, honestly. Because who knows what we're going to get with the Jets offense.
Yeah. And who's starting for them?
Tyrod Taylor.
That's interesting. What's his touchdown?
He ain't got it. He's old as fuck.
Facts, but they get down there and they can't do
And
that.
then give the ball to fucking Brees Hall.
Plus 480, not worth it. But all right, bet Brees.
Is that everything for the ones? Nah. Texans and Jags.
All right, bet. Next game, I think we didn't do the Bengals yet either. We got the Bengals at Vikings. The Vikings are -3, over under 42.5. Vikings have no JJ McCarthy. I believe Carson Wentz is starting. I think that might be a little good for them, to be honest. I think he'll be able to come out there. He'll be able to get the ball down the field. Remember, Carson Wentz was an MVP race at one point. He just fell off at that knee injury. He sat behind Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, nice. You usually hate him.
I do, but I think this is good for the Vikings. JJ McCarthy came out looking slow. Sometimes doesn't make the best reads, doesn't get the ball out. I think Carson Wentz, he know what he's doing. He's better at recognizing coverages, blitzes. He'll be able to get the ball out. He'll get Justin involved. Not like he don't know what he's doing. I think it might take a little bit for him to get acquainted with everybody. I think he just got there not too long ago, to be honest. I think last year he was with the Chiefs. So I think the Bengals can still upset them. This is a hard pick. Both quarterbacks, Joe Burrow went down.
Vikings are favorites.
Huh?
Vikings are favorites.
Yeah, Vikings -3. Both. I think Jake Browning is starting again next week.
Yep.
He definitely is turnover heavy. He throws that shit up. I tell you that. But they can get down the field and get points. So I think if the Vikings offense can't score and they can't stop the pass game for the Bengals can fuck around, come out there with a win. It's not like you're betting on Carson Wentz to back up first game. At least Jake Brown got in last week. At least they got tape on. They can go and see what what worked, what didn't, and what they can improve on. So you can take the Bengals +3, give me Bengals money line. I like Jamar Chase touchdown.
Who would have fucking thought? Who would have fucking thought? Who Day Nation, baby. Let me get the fucking Bengals money line.
No.
No, I like the Bengals a lot. It was a game I was looking at ever since they were both announced the quarterbacks weren't there. I do think Carson Wentz is going to be a better thing for the Vikings. He's obviously a more stable quarterback. He has experience. But Browning's been around the team. Obviously, he got the win last week. They drove down the field. It wasn't the prettiest drive, but like you said, he's going to throw the ball. It's going to be an exciting game, at least for two backups.
Right.
But Bengals defense isn't that good, so it's going to be interesting. But obviously, the Bengals have the firepower to play with anyone. One prop I liked a lot was Chase Brown receiving yards. At the end of the day, I feel like always backups or young quarterbacks are going to rely on their running backs, checkdowns. He hasn't been doing it yet, but he's always been a receiving threat, especially last year. And I also think Jamar Chase at +130 touchdown, you have to take it.
Yep. So Jamar Chase, I like Jamar Chase a lot. At the end, we'll kind of go through all the touchdowns we kind of like. I guess we give them every game, but we'll do a little recap of ones we really like. So don't worry. Next game, Texans at Jaguars. It's gonna be a competitive game. Jaguars -1.5, over under 44.5. Start off this one, cool.
I don't got too much for this game. Jaguars, it looks like the quarterback and the new coach are beefing a little bit. They're not meshing too well. Obviously, it's a must-win for the Texans. The Texans' offense looks absolutely horrible as of right now. I think I'm going to rock out with the Texans, though. Give me their money line. They have to win this game. I'm going to take Nico Collins +130. They just spam him. He's really their only wide receiver that they really trust and can throw the ball all the time to. So I don't got too much for this game. It's one of the games I'm really not really looking forward to see on Red Zone this week. So
no, yeah, I don't have a winner for this. I do like the over. This is why. I know the Texans last week, after the Texans lost, the head coach C.J. Stroud said that C.J. Stroud knows he has to be better. Blah 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 blah. I think they come out against this young Jacks team. I think they get Nico Collins involved. They move the ball down the field. They get the run game involved. I think they put up points this week. I like Nico Collins to get in the end zone again. You got to feed your best man. If he's going to be better, Nico Collins has to be better. They have to be connecting. That's the 1-2. You don't have your 3 receiver stars, 2 receiver star people got hurt. It's you and Nico Collins again. You got to do what you did last year. And for the Jaguars, I think they've been scoring points and they've been getting up and down the field of offense this whole time. I think their defense looked weak. I don't think their defense is really that good. I think the Texas defense isn't that good either. So I think this might become a shootout. The Jaguars still got more to prove. They got to prove that the receiving game is good. Brian Thomas and Travis Hunter, yes, they catch the ball. They don't look that good. They don't look that good so far. None of them got touchdowns. Brian Thomas is dropping shit. Travis Hunter has no deep shit. Trevor Lawrence look that good throwing the ball. He's missing targets down the field. I think both offenses have something to prove. This is going to be a shootout. Give me the over 44.5. And then I like Brian Thomas to score too. I think he dropped one in the end zone. Drops one, this week.
And before I like all the plays you're doing, but before we get into the 4 o'clock slate, I got a plus 2,166 play. Romeo Dobbs touchdown, over 41.5 Pittman Jr. receiving yards, 25 receiving yards for Jalen Warren, and 15 for Chase Brown receiving yards. Like that a lot for a 1 o'clock slate. You got any parlays you want to do for the 1 o'clock slate, or are you chilling? You just want to wait till the end?
I'll wait till the end because I'm bringing back the Hail Mary of the week. I think this week is going to be good. We got some good options, so we get to the 4 o'clock, and I got a nice touchdown parlay, but you'll see. Next game started at 4 o'clock. Saints at Seahawks. Seahawks -7.5. Y'all know I hate that line. Over under 41.5. I will start this one off. I think that let me go see something really quick. I think Zach Charbonnet, however you pronounce his name, didn't practice today. He didn't practice yesterday. I think if he don't practice tomorrow, he will not play. He practice tomorrow. If he played, I don't think he's gonna get the many snap count. Snaps this game. Give me Kenneth Walker. I know it's not the most explosive on FanDuel. I know his mine's 180 on FanDuel touchdown.
Ollie Gordon scored a touchdown.
But his touchdown DraftKings was like -125 or some shit like that. And on Caesar was like -110. On FanDuel as of today when I looked, it was -180. So give me Kenneth Walker touchdown. I think he gets in the end zone. I don't think we see much of Zach this week. Off Kenneth, they get down there, he's going to score. And then also give me the Seahawks on the 6.5. I don't like 7.5. Take the money line and do a nice parlay. But also, if you want to take a spread, take 6.5. I like the money line more. That's what I got for this game.
I'm not rocking with anything this game. Just skip it. This shit's going to be ass.
Next game, Broncos at Chargers.
Yeah,
Chargers -2.5, over under 45.5. Cool. I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna see what you gotta say about this game.
Big time division game. We got, like you said, Broncos at the Chargers. I'm excited to see this game. We got a 1-1 team. We got a 2-0 team. One player that's been balling out for the Chargers consistently, Keenan Allen. He looks revived. They really don't got too much posted, but I see plus 200 for a touchdown. He scored every single game. They have the chemistry already. Let me rock out with them, and let me get Broncos money line. It's time for the Chargers to lose.
Bro, that's why I wanted you to go first. I want to see what you guys say. Give me Broncos on the money line. I like that underdog a lot, bro. Holy shit. I like the Chargers. They look good in Brazil against the Chiefs. They looked okay last week. They 2-0. I think they finally dropped one. The Broncos, I think they win this week. I think it's going to be hard for them to run the ball this week. I don't think the Chargers are going to let that up easy. With that said, I think Cortland Sutton gets in the end zone this week.
Fuck my parlay last week.
Let me see what he is individually. I like him. I think he was like plus 155. Yeah, plus 155 on FanDuel. I like that a lot. Other than that, I think they get down there. I think Cortland gets the ball. I don't think it's that easy to run. You could take Bo Nix too. You could take his not his rushing touchdowns, but it's over 1.5 passing touchdowns, plus 120. Like I said, I think the Broncos going to have to throw the ball to win this game. It's going to be hard to run over this fucking Chargers defense. Cortland Sutton touchdown, Broncos money line, and Bo Nix over 1.5 passing touchdown.
We might have to do a little parlay without underdogs wrong.
I already got them going. But next game, I've been picking as we go. Cardinals at 49ers. 49ers minus 2.5.
Right now, it just moved to -3. That's crazy.
Wow. Over under 45.5. Mo taking it over.
We don't know if Brock Purdy's going to play. I think he's probably not. I wouldn't rush it, but who fucking knows? Here's another one that seems like he'd rather play. Mac Jones didn't look bad. But the thing is, he really didn't have shit. He beat the Saints, but I don't know how really this game's going to lean. Cardinals really haven't impressed me that much. I don't think they're a 2-0 team. They played the Saints and the fucking Panthers. I don't know, man. This game, I think the 49ers win, but other than that, I really don't have too much I really like.
Yeah, saying I think the 49ers win. I was thinking that Brock Purdy might play. We'll see. If not, Mac Jones looked great last week. Looks like he fits well in his offense. So I think the 49ers will continue to roll with no hiccups. Like you said, the Cardinals don't look that good. Their defense looked okay recently. Okay, they force turnovers. They look okay. It's just the Cardinals' offense sometimes doesn't help them out. So I do like the Niners to win. I don't have any touchdowns for this. If somebody's like, "Oh my god, I want one for this game," why not?
They're not going to post it. Yeah,
right.
They're not going to post it. So yeah.
So
There's
next game. Right, yeah, fuck this. Next game, Cowboys at Bears. Bears plus 1.5. Over under 50.5. This is a really interesting game. The Bears still haven't won a game, I believe. Cowboys are 1-1. This might be a shootout. Give me the over 50.5. I don't know who wins. The Cowboys' deep secondary to me stinks. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not touching the winner. Give me the over 50.5. I think CD gets in, and I think Williams gets in. Other than that, I don't really have nothing for this game.
Yeah, I got 4 props. Like you said, these pass defenses are going to be pretty bad. Let me get CD 81.5 receiving yards. Let me get Roman Dunze 60.5 receiving yards. And let me get them both to score. CD's minus 115 and Roman Dunze's plus 160. Oh my.
Rome. I like Rome. I like Rome a lot. You take a touchdown, take that. All right, bet. On this Sunday night football, we got the Chiefs at Giants. Giants plus 5.5. The over-under is 44.5. I got 2 touchdowns for I like Travis Kelce. I think the Chiefs are 0-2. They got to come out. They got to win.
Gate scored.
Hey, because you got to come out. They got to win. And then I think in order for that to happen, Mahomes and Kelce had to be on the same page. They got to be locked in. I think when they get to the end zone, they need to get a touchdown. They're looking for him. I don't think the Giants are going to be able to stop it. I think Kelce gets in there. He is plus 120. And then I think I got one for you Giants fans out there. Give me Cam Scatterboo. He's plus 175, I think. He's shown he's that workhorse as a back. He's a power back. I think the Giants get down there. They need to force something in. I think they'll hand the ball off to him. He's shown that he's a leader on his team. I think Cam scores. What you got for this, Mo?
Travis. Anytime. Yeah.
Next game, we got the Lions at Ravens. Ravens minus 1.5. The over-under is 52.5. You want to start it off?
Taxes, Lamar being the East except the Eagles. Simple. Give me the Ravens minus 5.5. He's been dominant. I remember when the Lions were pretty good, he spanked them at the crib by like 40. I think it's going to be the same shit. Lamar looks very good. I'm not that high on the Lions this year. I got to see what they're actually going to do. Obviously, their offense looked a whole bunch better. I do think they're going to score. Let me see where they got Amon at. I think Amon's going to do his thing again this game. He's looking good now after a big game. Yeah, give me 70 yards at minus 107, and I think you have to take Derrick Henry at minus 225 touchdown if you want to. They don't have first half touchdown. I always like doing that because you can usually get it like plus 180, plus like 200, somewhere around there. I think for sure they didn't get him involved at all last game. They're going to look to get him involved this game.
I like that. I like the 5. I got the 5.5 with you. I like that a lot. They don't have Derrick Henry rushing yards listed yet. I want to see what that is. I'm curious with that. If it's pretty low, like 60s, I would say take it. Excuse me. But give me David Montgomery plus 115. I think it's going to be a tough game in the trenches. I think they get down there and they might go with the bigger back with Montgomery this week. Let me get him at plus 115. Other than that, I really like the 5.5. That's all I got for that. Um, I do have one quick parlay for you guys. It's 6 leagues. The Hail Mary of the week. It's plus 7,182. Give me Bengals money line, Steelers money line, Raiders money line, Broncos money line. Give me the Ravens minus 5.5, and give me the 49ers on the money line. And once again, it's plus 7,182. So
That's heavy.
all the money lines in there, I feel like it should be worth
That's
more.
heavy. I like that.
You throw $100, almost $7,200. So that's my Hail Mary of the week.
You got a touchdown, John? You said you wanted.
Yep, my touchdown one of the week. Let me look at it on here. I like Kenneth Walker touchdown, Travis Kelsey touchdown, AJ Brown touchdown, and Mike Evans touchdown. I like them four to get in the end zone this week. It's a 4-leg. I think I looked at it on DraftKings. It was way better odds than FanDuel. Let me get the odds for you real quick just to check. Let me see. Actually, I don't want to do a 4-leg. I want to do a 3-leg. Give me Kenneth Walker anytime. Give me Travis anytime. Give me Mike Evans anytime, plus 9 a week. And then anybody you want to interchange in there you don't like, change it out for AJ Brown. I'm going to do that 3-leg right there. Like, I don't want to do 4. I don't want to do 4.
All right, folks. As always, you know where to find all the plays. We post them at the Twitter at Just Vibe Bets. As always, appreciate y'all. Let us know what you're gonna take in the comments if y'all feeling something else. Other than that, week 3, let's make some money. Keep it simple. You see my fat ass son munching. But love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, all the bullshit you hear all the time. Peace.
Yeah.